All right, so this is our first assignment for digital music. And the program we're using right now for this class is called Musescore. So I've asked that you download and install Musescore. And if you need help with that, please reach out. Okay, but this is assuming that you've got that. And I'm just going to start by opening Musescore. I'm going to double click it. And this is called the Start Center, which opens up automatically. You can also always go to File, Start Center. And the first thing you're going to do is click the plus sign where it says Create New Score. So we're creating a new score. For the title, put your name. My name is Mr. Richard. And then put first day. Okay? If you feel like writing funny stuff in these other boxes, that's cool, that's up to you, but we just need your name and first day up top in the title. And then click next. Okay, these are your instrument options, but we are going to be choosing treble clef right now. It's also really easy to change and add instruments later, but I want treble clef. And I'm going to click next. This is where we choose our key signature. We're going to leave it on C major, no sharps or flats. Click next. This is where we do our time signature, and we are also going to keep it in 4/4 and just say finish. Now, this was the last one, so we can click finish. Okay, now we're looking at your score or your music. You've got your title up here. You've got all these measures, but I only want 4 measures per line or per system. So I'm going to click 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm clicking on the 4th measure, and that highlights that note or that rest in the 4th measure. Then I'm going over to breaks and spacers. Okay, the first icon should be system break. If you hover over it, you'll see it. And I'm just gonna, because that note is highlighted, it'll put the system break on that 4th measure. Let's try it. Bam. Okay, now we've got 4 measures up top. I'm gonna do the same thing again for the next line. I'm gonna count 4 measures, click the rest, and then hit system break. Bam. Okay, that's all we need today is 2 lines or 2 systems of 4 bars each. If you want to do more, you can always go down and do that again. Keep going. Okay, so we've got our lines the way we want them. Now what I need to do is click this, which is a whole rest. If you click the measure, it's going to go around like that, but we only want that one thing clicked here. Okay, so now I need to change that to quarter rests, and I'm going to go up here where my notes are, and I'm going to click the quarter note. Boop. Okay, now I've got these 2 quarter notes, and I'm going to click the next square and also hit quarter note. Okay, so all we did was click the rests and change them to the kind of note that we wanted. But there is another way to do that, and it's a little faster. So I'm going to click the next rest. Normally, like I said, I could just click this, but if I don't click it and it's hovered over, you will see that the shortcut for a quarter note is 5. So I'm going to type 5 on my keyboard, bam. And then I'm going to, on my keyboard, click the right arrow twice. And then I'm going to hit 5 again. And I can do this really fast just by clicking right, 5. So I just have my right hand on the arrow key. Can you even see this? No, there's no way you'll see that. But yeah, it's the arrow key. And I'm hitting right, and then with my left hand hitting 5. Right, 5, right, 5. That's just a little shortcut to make it quicker. And I'm going to do it for all the measures in the first 2 lines. All right, make sure you have that much. You have quarter notes or quarter rests all the way across. All right, now I'm gonna click this rest, and I'm gonna point out something. We're gonna be going back and forth between note entering mode and my regular cursor mode. In regular cursor mode, I can click notes and rests. But if I were to press N or be in note entering mode, you'll notice I can't click things anymore. I can only enter notes. Okay? So this happens sometimes, and I don't want to be in that mode. I would just press N. And you'll notice when I press N that this button over here is down, so I know I'm on that. I don't want it. Okay? Really important to know the difference. I can click notes, and then if I press N, I can't click notes anymore. So make sure you don't have that N down, and you're able to click on the first note. Then on your keyboard, press C, and it enters a C. It automatically puts you in note entering mode, so don't click with your mouse. I'm going to click the down arrow on my keyboard 12 times so that it goes an octave down to the lower C, to middle C actually. So I'll do that 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and that's what middle C looks like, right? I'm gonna zoom in and show you, right? And because I'm in note entering mode, I'm not gonna click anything because it would mess things up. So I've got the C that I want, that was the right one. And now you see a box around the second beat. That means it's ready to enter that second beat, and I want D. So I'm gonna type on my keyboard D. And then after D, I'm gonna want E. And I'm gonna want F after that. Okay, what we're doing is just playing a C major scale. Move this over. So after C, D, E, F, you're gonna do G, A, B, C. That's known as a C major scale, ascending, going up. We're ready on the third measure to go back down. So I'm gonna hit C again. C, and we're going backwards, so now it's B, now it's A, now it's G, now it's F, now it's E, now it's D, now it's C. All right, and we have a full C major scale. I'm on note entering mode. I'm gonna click N to get off of it, and I'm gonna click my first note, and I can let it play by pressing spacebar. Okay, that's what yours should sound like. Now you'll notice my cursor is still playing. I can stop it by pressing spacebar again. All right, that's the first half. You are getting graded on if that is exactly like that, C major scale up and down, okay? The second measure or second line is actually for you to fill out. So as long as you have stuff in each measure, you will get a good grade. There's not really any mistakes that you can make. So I'm going to press N. And for the second line, I want you to use note entering mode. So I'm using my mouse, and I'm clicking notes. And it's okay if you don't know what notes you're hitting. You can just put them down there and get some kind of random notes together. If you want to skip a rest, leave a space, that's okay. Create some rhythm. Okay. Let's say you clicked a note and I don't like that. I can still use the arrow to change it. Oh, I meant to hit that note, so I can do that. There's no rules with this part other than filling in the notes. So if you want to experiment, if you want to add a B flat or something, that's cool. Have some fun. Okay, and when I'm ready to play that and listen to it, I press N, click the note I want to start on, and then press spacebar. Okay, not too bad, but I'm just kind of messing around. We are using our mouse to enter the notes on the second line, using that N key to switch back and forth. The C scale we entered with our keyboard. That's two different ways we can enter notes in Musescore. And that's all we learned today. We just learned how to enter notes with the keyboard and how to enter with our mouse. All right, if you have any questions, you can email me. What you would want to do is do File, Save. And, you know, for us at school, we save in the M-Therapy drive and all of that. You might want to make a digital music folder somewhere on your computer, on your desktop, or your folder, and save it to there. When you save it, it's going to have your name and first day, just like your title. Just go ahead and save that and then send it to me. Remember, my email is rbogan@gatewayacademy.us. Send it over to me. And me and Mr. Jason will give you a grade on it and we'll respond to you. And that's it. If you have any questions, please ask. If you're having trouble downloading this, of course, please ask. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good day.